So I firmly believe that our best days are ahead of us, and I firmly believe that these kinds of things are great teachable moments for us to temper enthusiasm and transform it into disciplined, methodical work so that we can continue moving forward.
In a recent interview with Rugs and Failed Projects, founder of Cardano, Charles Hoskinson has responded to the claims that the ecosystem may be experiencing liquidity problems as a result of recent FTX crash. He also made the speculative statement that Dana and Orbis, two Cardano projects, had announced their closure on the same day the previous week. Hoskinson clarifies in this broadcast that the Twitter announcements for Orbis and Ardana are not in any way related to the Cardano network. He believes that the ecosystem is stronger than ever and the good days are on the way that will last longer. Watch his complete interview and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button.
Cardano is very strong. There are over 1,200 projects building, over 100 have launched in some way. We have this great strength in NFTs. Stablecoins are announced and coming. DEXs are already operational, and Vossel has been launched and has considerably improved the development experience. There's a lot more to do on the Plutus side. There's a lot more to build. The Plutus team is working hard on that, as are many independent developers, and a lot of alternative approaches are being taken thanks to the creativity of the many developers trying to build things on Cardano. Like any new platform, it does take time and it does take effort, but this was the case with Ethereum and it didn't seem to stop their growth. This was the case with Bitcoin and it didn't seem to stop their growth. This was the case with Android and iOS, and it didn't seem to stop their growth in that respect. Languages and people, processes and procedures, they always find a way if they have a good idea and there are good people working hard. What truly bothers me is that the crypto media is going to use this as an opportunity to say that Cardano is dead or failing or succumbing to the same forces that killed FTX. And it couldn't be further from the truth. The reality is that in venture capital, and with new projects, 80 to 90% will fail. If 1,200 are building, 24 months to 36 months, 800, 900 or more will probably not be here. They'll have consolidated, failed, or stalled to the point where they're no longer economically viable. This is the nature of new endeavors. Good ideas can be great ideas and still fail. Great technology can be great technology and still fail. You require the right people, processes, procedures, execution, strategy, and market conditions in order for something to be successful. Sometimes people get incredibly lucky and they're in the right place in the right time, and sometimes people get incredibly unlucky where despite how innovative they think and how much great work that they've put in, they're in the wrong conditions to succeed or in the wrong environment to succeed with the wrong community to succeed. The power and magic of Cardano is its resilience and durability and its capacity to adjust, grow, and change. And that's where we're currently at. Every single day, we have demonstrated as an ecosystem that we're strong and capable. There is a need for us as a community to be better at due diligence and demanding accountability and responsible reporting from the projects who purport to be building on Cardano and are in a position of public trust, either from receiving funds from Catalyst or ISPOs, foundation grants, or venture capital in our ecosystem. They should be more than willing to regularly engage with the community, have weekly or monthly updates on development, demonstrate good source code, including where they're having troubles and problems through Stack Exchange, Discord, or other places. They also should be more than willing to work with the community to help ameliorate and address problems and be intellectually honest about where they're at and where they're going to have delays or troubles. If projects are having funding problems, they absolutely need to get in front of it and point out that conditions have changed and try to work with the community to resolve those particular problems. Perhaps projects could merge together. Perhaps projects can find ways to reduce costs in a novel, creative effort. Maybe business ideas were never viable or were only viable during a bull market. For things to be legitimate, real, they have to survive in a bull and a bear market. So the community has to come together. They have to work together, and we have to come up with ways as one to be able to ensure that these things as they happen, because more will come. That's the nature of this game. The same happened to Ethereum. The same happened to Bitcoin. The same happened everywhere in the world, that we resolve them one by one. Now, if a project is going to fail, it would be nice if you let your investors know prior to going to Twitter and letting the world know. Again, that was my understanding, that our first contact about this came from Twitter, not privately. I was deeply disappointed about that. And any person who was connected to that, let that be known for future attempts to raise capital. Whichever ecosystem they go to, wherever they go, that's how they behave to the people who have been given, who gave them trust. And we'll continue building and growing, and a lot of great news on the horizon. SIP 1694 is out there. Love to get more review on it. Constitution is coming. MBO is under construction, and that's an example of an institution that can be used to improve these things. A lot of great enhancements to Catalyst to discuss. A lot of great technology is being built. Markets are really tough right now. FTX, of course, caused a lot of problems, and the excesses of 2021 will take time to clear. There's a lot of work to do on the regulation side, but all things considered, we're a mature adult ecosystem. We have the capability and capacity to be able to do this together and work through it together. So I firmly believe that our best days are ahead of us, and I firmly believe that these kinds of things are great teachable moments for us to temper enthusiasm and transform it into disciplined, methodical work, so that we can continue moving forward.